If you are living with a defiant teenager, you know the drill. You ask them to take out the trash and they roll their eyes. You mention homework and a door slams. You try to set a limit on screen time and World War III erupts in your living room. Exhausted parents often come to my office asking, "Why won't he listen?" Or, "Why is she so disrespectful?" The harsh truth is that most of us are working harder at our children's happiness and success than they are. Think about it. Who is more upset with laziness, negativity, disrespect, apathy, or defiance? Very likely it's you, isn't it? And then what happens? We lecture, we negotiate, we yell, and we plead. But here's the reality. Words do not teach these critical life lessons. Consequences do. Your teen is not broken, but your parenting strategy might be. When you try to teach, coach, reprimand, correct, or discipline a teenager with words, you are likely to lose. You cannot control them with words, but you can control the environment and the resources they care about. In this way, you can begin to teach them, through life lessons, what behaviors will serve them. So if you want to turn the tide on oppositional or defiant behavior, you must stop talking and start acting by influencing what your teenager cares about. Here are 4 specific strategies to regain your sanity and teach your teen responsibility. 1. Starve the weeds of negativity, disrespect, or defiance. In my work with parents, I use the metaphor of weeds and seeds. You see, negative behavior, arguing, yelling, negativity, disrespect, is a weed. If you give it attention, even negative attention, like yelling back, you are watering that weed. So here's the law. If you engage it, it must grow. It being any repeated pattern of words, emotions, or behavior. When your teen tries to bait you into an argument or speaks to you with disdain, your most powerful tool is disinterest. Do not argue, do not lecture, simply walk away. Children only argue with parents who argue back. By refusing to engage in the drama, you send a clear message. This behavior gets you nothing, it does not get a reaction, and it certainly does not get you what you want. Here's number 2 of my 4 strategies to regain your sanity and teach your teen responsibility. Master the work then play rule. We are raising a generation that often expects the reward without the effort. They want the iPhone, the car keys, and the high-speed internet, but they view the respect, helping out around the house, and cooperation as optional. To fix this, you must implement a simple rule. Work first, then play. This is not a punishment, it is leverage. You control the goodies, the Wi-Fi password, the data plan, the transportation to friends' houses. If your teen refuses to do their homework or clean their room, do not force them. Stop nagging. Just ensure that absolutely no goodies are available until the work is done. If they choose to sit and stare at the wall rather than work, let them. Boredom is a powerful teacher. Hold out on this and they will always come around, begrudgingly, but they will come around. Here's number 3 of my 4 strategies to regain your sanity and teach your teen responsibility. It's the world stop strategy for defiance. What do you do when your teen looks you in the eye and flatly says no, or they simply keep ignoring you? Well, first, you remember the points already discussed. These must be part of the daily understanding in your home. And then, in moments of absolute refusal, you introduce a new rule. Your world stops until you say yes. Teenagers constantly need things from us. They need a ride to the mall, money for the movies, or a signature on a permission slip. But monthly, they need their phone and internet. This is your leverage point, and you must learn to control it. For them, the world is often on their phone or computer, so stopping their world means you have the ability to shut down this world. The next time your teen refuses a reasonable request, do not fight. Shut down what they care about, then just wait. When they inevitably come to you asking for something, you calmly say, "Sorry, sweetheart, the answer is no until you do what I asked." Do not lecture, just hold the line. When they realize that their defiance creates a roadblock to their own desires, they naturally surrender the resistance because it no longer serves them. and number 4 of my 4 strategies to regain your sanity and teach your teen responsibility. Assess the brain. Is it defiance or dysregulation? Finally, we must recognize that for some teens, extreme oppositional behavior isn't just an attitude problem, it's a regulation problem. If your teen is explosive, reactive, or seemingly unable to calm down, their brainwaves may be out of balance. For these teens, standard discipline often fails because their brain is stuck in a fight-or-flight mode. In these cases, tools like neurofeedback can be transformative. I've seen teens with years of explosive behavior become calm and apologetic after training their brains to self-regulate. Here's the advantage. You see, neurofeedback doesn't force the brain to change. It teaches the brain to find its own rhythm again. If your teen seems unable to control their impulses despite your best efforts, look into brain-based interventions. So parents, the bottom line is that you cannot force your teenager to change, but you can change how you operate. Stop working harder at their life than they are. Talk less, act more, and control the resources they care about. It won't be easy at first. Expect an extinction burst, where behavior gets worse before it gets better. But if you hold the course, you will build a home based on respect and reality. Okay, stay tuned for my next episode where we will cover the range of options available here, from the very basic to the more refined approaches to helping brains regulate. Take care now.